Happy 2026, everybody. AV Rebound here, and as you could have guessed from the thumbnail, I've upgraded my setup again. If you're curious about the new mic that I have, it's a Rode NT USB Plus. I heard a lot of good stuff about it, and I decided, let me order it, test it out, and it just came in today as I'm recording this, like 30 minutes ago, and oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It didn't come with the foam panels that are in the thumbnail picture. That's actually something I got for Christmas. It's just like a cool stand with that, so I don't have to worry about getting expensive panels for my entire room. But I actually do have another upgrade that is going to be kind of related to that. So I learned recently from the book I've been reading, Voiceover Voice Actor by Yuri Lowenthal and his wife Tara Platt, that apparently egg cartons are a very good, cheap way of soundproofing a room. So I'm just going to wait for the next time my mom buys eggs and then just yoink the cartons, and I'm going to test that out because I really need to soundproof two walls in here because I already have a bunch of jackets here in this closet, booth, my office. Let's just call it that. My office. And so I only really need to try to soundproof two walls with egg cartons, and if it's cheaper and stuff, I'm going to do that. Like, obviously I am putting my own money into this booth when I can. But also, a lot of the stuff I have in here was just stuff my parents got for me in the past. Like this desk that I'm using. It's one of two desks that my parents got for me, and I'm happy it fits down here. I'm happy for all the stuff that fits down here. I mean, I figured it all would because it's like a little cube. I basically have a little cubby. Anyways, so yeah, I've upgraded my setup again. This is the second to last upgrade, unless I can think of anything else or eventually get professional panels. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna test out the egg cartons because I looked it up to see if it was true, and it seems to be. Apparently some musician even tested it out and they was able to get good quality recording, so we'll have to see what happens. But for now, I have my awesome new mic, I have my awesome new stand with the foam panels. I really hope I can start recording more professional stuff now. Because I really am going to try to up my game this year in voice acting when I have the time, because, school starts for me soon. And this semester, so my schedule is going to be a little weird because I got an internship, and I also am trying to take as many online classes as I can this semester because of my internship, so I can be flexible. So we'll see what happens there, but I'm definitely going to still try for weekly videos. So, 2026, what do I got cooking? A lot! So obviously I'm going to be recording some videos right after this. This isn't the only thing I'm recording. I have like a new lyric video I want to do. I have a cover that I'm doing that I was going to get out this year that, like, the other person who I got off Casting Call Club already did their line, so I just need to do mine, and I'll probably be recording that too. I don't know, I'm probably going to have, like, 2 new videos coming out, like, right after this coming week, and then another video the week after that. I am going to be saying a lot of things to Surge 2 soon, so I'll be getting to scream into my new mic. Yeah! And then I have a lyric video coming up. The only hint I'll give you is Sonic Unleashed. So, yeah, I mean, I already did Endless Possibility, but there's so many great themes. I mean, I have a couple planned, but, like, there's one specifically from Unleashed I'm gonna be recording after this. Like, I had the lyrics written months ago. I finally need to do it. So, yeah, I have that planned. There's the projects I'm working on. Like, if you've been paying attention to some of the art I've been posting on my channel, there's my sci-fi story I'm working on that I really would love to get turned into a show, like an indie show. Like, oh my gosh, I got picked up by Glitch Productions. That would be the dream. But I'm currently writing the first draft of it, just an outline, and I have 2 really great friends of mine helping me. One of them actually helped me, like, figure out all of, like, the second season. Just the moment he let me use, like, one of his characters who we both thought would be super fitting, because it's, like, the second part's gonna, if it all goes well, have mind control. And he said, hey, you're my friend, I trust you. If you want to use my character because she's really fitting, you can. So, look out for that, and shout out to my friend Froggy for letting me do that. You're great, my guy. Yeah, we had a crazy planning session that lasted hours after that, like well into the early morning. That was insane. But yeah, I'm drafting part 1. Part 2, we've already, like, discussed. If we get to that point, I just have to outline that once part 1 is done. So look out for that whenever that comes. I'm probably going to wait till I'm done with college, which thankfully I only have 1 year now after my junior year is done this semester. So I'm definitely going to be working hard on that. But in the meantime, more comic dubs, more this, that. I'm still working on things like, When There's Light, There's Shadow, because I'm on the team for that. A goal we have this year, Kinsey's already made this announcement, she's the head developer, is get to Sonic Amateur Games Expo, because we missed the 2025 cutoff, because we all learned about Sage, like, late into, I think, like, November, and you have until, like, September something to upload a game. But basically it's a site, and it's not just Sonic fan games, all kinds of fan games and indie games can get posted on there. And I think our game qualifies, if we can at least get a really good demo onto Sage 2026, I think it'll really help us. Like, I suggested that, and Kinsey was like, oh yeah, let's do it. So, it's given us a really good goal. And obviously there's going to be other stuff, like, so pay attention to that. Like, we're still working on the dubbing for, the Halloween version, so there's going to get an update where that's going to be fully dubbed, because I believe the main game itself is going to be fully dubbed. Fun fact, I'm voicing a side character in that now. So yeah, see if you can recognize who I voice. It's just a side character, but honestly, I'm just so happy I can actually voice something in a video game, and that, one of my songs actually got to be used at the end of, the Halloween thing. Oh, speaking of music, if you pay attention to my music channel, I posted a lo-fi beat on there the other day, and something I'm going to be doing on there is for every month this year, I'm going to try to at least post one beat, whether it's lo-fi or something else, a month, because I want to challenge myself and just improve at that. And if I make enough lo-fi beats, I might probably make 1 or 2 more beats just this month, because I already made the first one. That was honestly me just finishing one I had on Soundtrap for a while. I'm gonna at least try to do enough, and then hopefully maybe by the end of this year I can make like a little lo-fi playlist for people, and also just for myself. And then I can finally have my own copyright-free background music I can use in these videos. I don't know. I gotta find copyright-free music and stuff. So yeah, look out for that each month on there. And if you want to see other content by me, because I know I've said I'm a Christian before, but I don't explicitly do Christian content in here, though I try to keep it clean, because like I said in my thank you video, I always think of what Jesus will think of my videos. Also, ever since I got 1,000 subscribers, I told all my family about my channel, so like my parents are subscribed to my channel alongside some of my younger cousins and all my tias, so anyways, so yeah, look out for all that. And speaking of Christian content, if you do want to, like I was trying to say, if you do want to see anything Christian by me, I do have a podcast that I've been doing for 2 years, going on to 3 starting this year, called the 3315 Here to Bless. It's just a little Christian podcast I have, mainly more geared towards people in my age group, Gen Z. But yeah, I've been doing it, and the upgrades that I do for this channel, I also do for my podcast, because I use all the same setup and stuff. So my mic isn't just gonna be for my videos; it's also gonna be for my podcast, and to a greater extent, for the glory of the Lord. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, you can check it out on both Spotify and YouTube. And I also have both an Instagram and a Tumblr account on there if you want to send me any requests, ask me questions, all that stuff. So yeah. There's my main channel, Evie Rebound, there's Evie Beats, and then for my Christian stuff, there's the 3315 Here to Bless. If you're interested in that, it's in my link tree, and I'll link all that down below. Anyways, so yeah, I have all that planned, and we'll see what my schedule will be, because my internship, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting wrench thrown into everything, and I'm excited for it, but we'll have to see how much time that takes up. It's not the entirety of the spring semester. I have to do like less than 200 hours for it or something. But yeah, so long story short, 2026, more comic dubs, more this, more that. If my auditions on Casting Call Club go through well, I will hopefully be helping on more projects. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, happy 2026, everybody. Bye.